let's go ahead and get into this, shall we? The second round of the World Cup begins. Checking on the World Cup network. Gonna get like tens of millions of viewers. Where should we go? The Mid-South has some cool places. Let's go to Dallas. We got a lot of American dummies. Let's go to Dallas. I believe Group A main event the last show between these two, so we'll do it as Group B. We'll go with Funakoshi and Rich Money, and Scotty Hampstead versus Paolo afterwards. So yeah, main event. Funakoshi and Rich Money. Hopefully, Rich Money redeems himself from his horrendous performance. I say horrendous performance. It was just a loss. We have Rocky Golden. He can take on the other winner, Nelson. Callum. Rocky Golden will face off against Nelson Callum. You would expect Rocky to win this, but you never know. That means we are left with Scotty Hampstead and Paolo Galdini. Paolo got that upset win last time against Rich Money, but he has very bad stamina. Not as bad as Brutus though. Which also leaves us with Forrest Ratzloff and Walker Van Cleer as the opener. Forrest has very bad stamina, because of course he does. So yeah, let's get this underway for round 2. There's 73 where Forrest redeems himself after his loss to Rocky Golden, beats Walker Van Cleer. So it looks like Walker's probably going to be out of the tournament. We have Scotty Hampstead taking another loss. So sadly my Australian friend Scotty is probably out, even though he outdid Paolo. But that's fine, I love you Scotty. 79, Nelson Callum! Oh my god! Nelson Callum's top in the group. Well, it seems like he's on top of the group. As Rocky Golden loses in an upset. Wow. The USPW champion lost last show. Now the SWF champion lost. Can you believe it? Oh my god. Rivery are very upset as Rich Money has lost to the GOAT. Really, he's the GOAT of this World Cup. I really hope he wins the whole thing. Funakoshi. I need to know what... Can referee 1 get a job, please? I need to know what that leaves the groups at. 18.28 million viewers. What's our most viewed? Viewerships. Day 5. What does that leave the groups at? Tournaments. Group A, we have Nelson on top, and then Rocky, because he beat Forrest. We have Funakoshi and Paolo are gonna. Oh my god, they're both through, and they will face each other to see who tops the group. So wow, Rich Money and Scotty Hampstead are both out. Nelson Callum seems to be through, and Rocky Golden will versus Walker. Wow. Shock upset there as Rich Money falls out in the group stage. Bit of Germany there in the bit of Belgium, bit of Germany. Looking at Group D, main evented last time I believe. Where is show history? Yes, Group D. So will be a Group C show tonight. Group C. In Group C, the matchups that we have scheduled are Kanojo versus Marius da Silva and Zero versus Brutus Milano. I would say Kanojo, mainly because I don't think I could see Brutus in a main event. Yeah, Kanojo versus Mario Silva. Meanwhile, Group D sees Aldous Blackfire facing off against Nicholas Lopez. Interesting matchup there. Aldous and Nicholas. Nicholas letting Ollie down against Aaron Andrews, but you can understand it. That of course leaves us with the upset, the two upsetters really. Brutus, I don't know if I'll say Brutus an upset. I just don't like Brutus. Which also leaves us with Aaron Andrews to face off against Marcelo Ricci, is who Aaron Andrews is facing today. Aaron Andrews, Marcelo Ricci, or Ricci, sorry, that's probably how you say it. We begin. And Marcelo! Oh my god, it's Upset City. If you're one of the big three champions, if you're one of the big three American champions, you shouldn't have come. You should have let Core put in an entry at this point. Marcelo Ricci, the ultimate underdog, hits a Milanese elbow on Aaron Andrews to get the win. Wow, Aaron outperformed him so much as well. Zero, thank God, beats Brutus Milano, pulls a 70 out of the 2. Luckily, I love you, Zero. Aldous Blackfriar defeats Nicholas in a not so good match, but that's fine. A win there for Aldous. And Mario Da Silva? Oh my god. Okay, yeah. If you're the first seeds are just losing. That's what it is. It's not just like, the first seeds are losing. Mario Da Silva beats Kanoichihiro Kimura in a great match, dude. I can't be bothered doing a speech. In a really good match, to be fair. Just gotta make sure this is still recording. It is. Love when OBS decides to work for once. Looking at the tournaments then, yeah, the first seeds not doing so great. Kanoichihiro is out of the tournament. Oh, is he out? Yeah, he probably is out of the tournament. I think he is out of the tournament. We have Zero on top, and then Mario Da Silva and Brutus Milano. Here we have Aldous Blackfire on top with Aaron Andrews to face Marcelo is he? No, he's facing Aldous. Ooh, Marcelo is Nicholas. But that is for next episode, as we have day 7 here. Oh, we actually had a backstage interview. Masa Kurata being a good guy. Thank you, Masa. 7 shows in, we finally had a backstage incident. We will go to... We were in Tri-State again because I forgot to check it. Let's go to Japan. Not Japan, Canada. We'll go to Ontario. Let's just head up to Toronto. The World Cup, we like to travel. London, you're next, mate. Anyway, tournaments. Seiji made it last time because it was home. He was in Japan. Meaning, we'll go with Edward Cannell and Frankie Perez. Would be a good match actually. Yeah, we'll go with that. Edward Cannell and Frankie Perez. Give them some time, both of these two. And from Group F, we'll have... Was that Death Touch and Jeffrey? No, the way I did that. My bad. Death Touch and Frog. Yeah. Death Touch facing off against Frog. That's Frankie. Frog Element. Frog was like 3 prestige off from being a 1 seed. So he is pretty good, Frog is. That leaves us with Captain Lucha and who's Captain Lucha's opponent? I really should memorize these things earlier. It's Zeshin. Both of them could probably like a win there. They both think it's a winnable matchup at least. EML and Seisho. And then it's Seiji and Jeffrey. You know, Jeffrey, I respect that you won the playoff, but unless you win this, you're kind of just getting walloped. But he does not win this because Seiji Jimbo gets the win and moves on, probably. He's on 4 points. Captain Lucha defeats Zeshin Makioka in a 75, which it shouldn't be 75, but you'll love to see it. We then see Frog Element defeating Death Touch to remain undefeated. Wait, no. He lost the last match actually. He did really well, but he lost. In the main event, Frankie Perez upsetting again a first seed, dropping matches. We see Frankie Perez getting the win. One of these days, referee one will have a job. Oh, because I'm referee. I was like, why is referee never getting a job? And then I'm referee one getting a job. I'm like, and then I remember I'm referee one, and I can't give myself a speech. I was like, why does this Donnie not have a job? Looking at the group stages after that, Seiji Jimbo on top with Frog and Death Touch behind him, and a similar thing here. Wrong group. Similar thing here with Captain Lucha actually on top. They're helping out the multiverse, I guess. Frankie Perez and Edward Cornell behind him. It is a Group H main event. We will see. I already know what I want to do for the main event. In London. It's Southern England, right? Yes, in London. It's gonna be Masao Sabuchi, sorry, and Christian Price. They're gonna have a banging match. I already know. El Leon will take on the first of the drawers, Handsome Stranger. We will then see Masa Kurata and Monkey Man battle out. A lot of them actually have the name M, or like the letter M starting, which I only just realized. And finally, it will be Boo Smithson and who is it going to match? It's Bradley Blaze and Masao Sabuchi. I was very confused. I was like, wait, who's the other match? Did I screw up the matches? I did. Very confused. I've bamboozled myself here. I got the two groups confused. This should be Masa Kurata, and this should be Monkey Man. Boo Smithson. Sorry, I got the groups confused. That's on me. Luckily, I caught myself on it. But yeah, here you go. In the main event, should be a good one. Masa Kurata loses to Bradley Blaze with a Dallas Chop. Again, Mid-Atlantic just makes betting future stars apparently. Monkey Man beats Boo Smithson. No draw here. As Boo outperforms in there. El Leon defeats Handsome Stranger. A great match there. El Leon is really good. Handsome Stranger is just... yep. And then Masao Sabuchi beating Christian Price and AT1, which is just here. I've been looking at the viewers because I've said I'll do it all at one. Most viewed was match day 5, match day 8 getting barely any viewers. The best match was a tie between Masao Sabuchi and Christian Price and Seiji Jimbo and Jeffrey McPeterson. If we look at the standings for all the groups, Nelson Callum on top, followed by Rocky and Florence. Rocky's actually above Florence, but yeah, we're just going points. Funikoshi and Paolo, 0, and who won that match? Brutus Milano, Aldous Blackfriar and Aaron Andrews, Captain Lucha, and then Frankie Perez, Seiji Jimbo, followed by Frog Element. Then Group G is just El Leon is through, and then we have Boo and Handsome both on 1 point, and then Monkey Man and Masao Sabuchi and Bradley Blaze have tore away from in Group H. So yes, round 3 will be very interesting to see who progresses through to the round of 16 of the CVerse World Cup.